So I originally did not want to do any top 10 2021 best mangas of the year. But I said, you know what? Hey, why not? 2021 was just only a few days ago. It ended a few days ago. We're only on the fifth day of 2022. So we still got a long way to go as year progresses. So basically, some of the names caught my eye. So let's just go down this list real fast. All right. The first one is Blue Period. So basically, it says like down here, it says Blue Period tells a grounded personal story about finding one's purpose, and started publishing in 2017 and is ongoing. And they said the anime adaptation, with an adaptation that recently finished airing. So basically, if you want to know that the story's about the main character Yatora Yaguchi, a high schooler who performs brilliantly in school, but has become apathetic to his academic life and his unambitious friends. So he goes on to discover his passion for painting, as well as the hardships from the professional and the external forces that are cynical of the medium. So, so I can see why this is popular popular manga title because it deals with real life issues, especially in high school. Basically, we all go through a rough phase in high school, at least some of us did. And yeah, you ask questions about your friends, you have questions about what track do you want to go to, and especially about your academic life. So I can see why this manga has gained popularity. Now I haven't read it yet. I have too many manga that I like to read, but this is definitely something worth checking out. And this does deviate from my usual Shonen Jump mangas that I normally read, which I enjoy reading the most. Uh, but this is a good way, like a good, if you want something different for a change. So this looks to be it. So I definitely will check out Blue Period one day. Next one, I've been hearing this about the series not nonstop throughout this entire year. Spy Family. People have been saying Spy Family is awesome. You definitely got to read it. And in fact, it is so popular that throughout this entire year, I could not even find the first three volumes of Spy Family. They were all sold out. Even when I went to my local Barnes Nobles and Books a Million, I could only find the sixth volume of Spy Family. And that's it. So basically, according to the article, like just give you a little synopsis. They say it's a satisfying, feel good, a spy thriller slash comedy focusing on the theme of found families. So Agent Twilight is tasked with an incredible, delicate, politically charged mission, but has to create a fake identity and family to see it. Oh boy, that sounds like a funny storyline. I definitely need to read this. As soon as Volume 1 comes out, I don't care. I'm just grabbing it. I do care about the condition the manga comes in, because sometimes the mangas, they're all bent, folded, and pages are folded and all that stuff, and it's like, it just upsets me. But other than that, I definitely would have need to check this title out too. Next one, Blue Lock. Now, this is one I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for a fiscal year release for this one. So basically, Blue Lock, it's another sports manga, and it says focuses on soccer. So if you like Haikyuu, you probably and other sports manga, you definitely like that. So they said it closely describes a battle shonen, but with sports. And according to the main storyline, saying that Isagi Yuichi is a high school footballer that enters a cutthroat Blue Lock training facility in hopes of becoming Japan's top egoistic striker in time for the next World Cup. So it is gaining popularity. It's gained popularity in the past year, and it's released digitally online. So if you like to read stuff online, yeah, feel free to go ahead. But if you're waiting for a physical release, I don't know when they're going to release it, but as soon as they announce a date, I'll be making a YouTube video on that. But other than that, I know like the author of Attack on Titan, he highly recommended this manga. So that's what caught my eye because of the mangaka for Attack on Titan recommended this title. Next one, Vinland Saga. So Winland Saga, they say is like still one of the best going on manga and one of the best all time in the demographic, and it's been going on for 17 years. So it says like it tackles the personal themes through exploration of Thorfinn's life from a happy-go-lucky child, eventual eternal vision teenager, and reformed young adult to discover how to achieve peace among humankind. That actually does sounds very interesting because this is what I like about manga overall. It's just that the characters how they grow over time. It's not like and it does play it does like play a role in like what the average person goes through in life. Like people go through different phases in life. People go through have their great periods and then they have their dark periods and how do they redeem themselves? You know, so I can see why this Vinland Saga has a lot of personal themes. It does totally make sense, and currently it's in the final arc right now. So I don't know when it's gonna end, but I've been seeing all these copies for Vinland Saga. I don't have enough space on my shelf to purchase it, and I still have my own backlog as I mentioned before. But this is something, so, for those of you who have read Vinland Saga, feel free to comment about it. Next one, Berserk. Yes, it is one of the best mangas ever written and drawn. And unfortunately, it's been very popular, and in fact, it gained more prominence over last year because of Kitaro Minura's death, unfortunately, which was very sad considering that he was actually I think one of the interviews said that he was 60 to 80% finished with it. And we can only imagine what it would have been like if he had actually finished it. I mean, it's just sad to see him. He was like only in his 50s. Yeah, he only passed away in his 50s, so that's young. That's too young. But I do have the first volume of it. And yeah, I mean, I have read a couple. Yeah, I only read a couple of pages. I just skimmed through it, but so I have to basically uh finish reading the first volume at least. But other than that, I'll tell you the artwork is beautiful. It is beautiful. So these people, whatever people are saying about Berserk, they are absolutely correct. Now, is it for everybody? No. So, but you know what? Should you definitely read it? Just check out the first couple volumes. Yes, just check it out. If not, admire the artwork at least. So, basically, as this article says, is Volume 41 was released in Japan last month, and it's going to release in the United States sometime later this year. But unfortunately, people are saying that the fate of the unfinished series is unclear. So basically, I believe that some of Kitaro Minura's assistants probably has a couple ideas on how to continue the series. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, maybe if they put it under a different name, like such as Berserk continues, Berserk epilogue, or yeah, like a Berserk part two, maybe that could work just so it can differentiate from the original work from Kitaro Minura. Next one, One Piece. Yes, I've been going on for almost 25 years and still going strong. I mean, okay, so yes, has already has 1,000 chapters with no signs of fans' passion for it remaining. Yeah, I mean, I think I told my sister about this thing. Like, yeah, One Piece is like Pirates in the Caribbean on steroids. That's how I can describe it. I have watched One Piece. I haven't really caught up to all the episodes. I'm only on the Skype arc. Yeah, I am way behind. But other than that, I can see why this manga is very engaging. I'm having a fun time watching the show, although it's dragged on here and there. But other than that, it goes through a lot of different emotions, and it has some good. It just is one of those feel good mangas too. I mean, it's just ridiculously long. But, you know, as long as Ichiro Oda enjoys writing this and he does have an ending, I have a feeling that this manga is going to end sometime soon. It's definitely going to end this decade, that's for sure. And I don't know if I'm going to get a box set containing all the volumes one day. I mean, I'm still debating on that. I mean, that'd be pretty cool, though. Next one, Don Da Don. Now, I never even heard of this series. I'm going to be honest with you. I never even heard of this series. Now, it's saying like it deserves recognition as some of 2021's best for its early quality relative to how its popularity has risen. So basically, it's like saying, according to this article, it's saying like it's been catching the eyes of many fans since the author Yakunobu Tatsuki is a former assistant of Tatsuki Fujimoto, author of the beloved Chainsaw Man. Okay, I mean, I like Chainsaw Man, so maybe I'll like this one too. They say Don Da Don is garnering strong critical reception for its compelling story that explores darker, personal themes with its characters through a supernatural and occult themed lens, much like Chainsaw Man. Okay, so basically it's saying that if you like Chainsaw Man, you're gonna like this. All right, I'll be making sure that there's a physical copy. I'll have to look if there's a physical copy out, and then I'll definitely check it out too. Add that to my bucket list of all the manga that I read along with my backlog. And it's like I should have a full-time job just reading a manga itself. All right, next one, Grand Blue. So it says this looks like an ocean. It has the ocean in the background. I have no idea what this is about. So it says Grand Blue is a slice of life comedy CNN series telling the story of a freshman college kid with the rosy preconceived notions for how life at university will go. Okay, and since the story is very deep and many other manga series that tackle dense meta themes, doesn't need to. I have a feeling that some of these titles have been talking about like a lot of the mature themes, like themes about life, the darker aspects of humanity. I mean, that's a good thing in a way. So, I mean, but then again, like I mentioned before, like that's what makes manga so fascinating because it talks about the human development, how people go through different phases in life. All right, so the next one, Kingdom. I heard about Kingdom. I have seen a couple of titles. So basically, it debuted in 2006 when I graduated high school, and basically it has over 700 chapters. So it's still going strong, and it's like Winland. So basically, if you like Winland Saga, you probably would like Kingdom as well. So basically, they said the story follows Li Sing during the Warring States period of China, seeks to overcome his life as an orphan slave and become the country's greatest general. So basically, it talks about political intrigue and military combat. And so they say that the manga has yet to see official publication outside Japan. I mean, I think I might have seen this. I thought I saw this title in Barnes and Nobles. I mean, maybe I'm thinking of something else because there's just so many things going on. And last but not least, Jujutsu Kaisen. You know, everywhere I go and you talk about manga's popularity, you're always going to see Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen. It's like Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero Academia, and Demon Slayer. Those are like the top three that you see currently. And yes, One Piece as well. I'll throw that in. But those are like the top four. So Jujutsu Kaisen, as I mentioned before in the previous video, sold over 60 million copies. And I did another video yesterday saying that the manga might end early next year because I believe last year the mangaka, he said that Jujutsu Kaisen is going to end within 2 years, and that's in 2021. So it's going to end in 2023. And he did not want to go more than 200 chapters. So early 2023 will be the end of Jujutsu Kaisen. And it already sold 60 million copies, as I mentioned. So I can imagine that. I wouldn't be surprised that by the end of this year, of how popular this manga is and how fast it's selling, that it sells more than 100 million copies overall. I would not be surprised. In fact, it'll be part of the 100 million manga club, I like to say, along with One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, all your favorite titles, and even my favorite, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And I definitely do want to check out the movie as well, Jujutsu Kaisen Zero. I mean, so definitely, so, and yes, I still have to definitely read this as well. Oh boy. Boy, I got too much manga to need to read. Yeah, okay, so those are the top 10. So let me just go through it again real fast. So just going to name it out. So we got the top 10 manga of the year according to MyAnimeList is Blue Period, Spy Family, Blue Lock, Vinland Saga, Berserk, One Piece, Don to Don, Grand Blue, Kingdom, Jujutsu Kaisen. So feel free to give me your thoughts on what you think were your top 10 favorite manga series so far. I mean, in 2021, and feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and share your opinions as well. And just want to make sure you stay safe, and you guys have a wonderful day.